Solve the equation 3 cosine theta plus 3 is equal to 2 sine squared theta. Theta is between 0 and 2 pi. Sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1. Sine squared theta can be replaced by 1 minus cosine squared theta. 3 cosine theta plus 3 is equal to 2 times 1 minus cosine squared theta. When we distribute 2, we get 2 times 1, which is 2, and 2 times minus cosine squared theta, which is minus 2 cosine squared theta. Let's add 2 cosine squared theta minus 2 to both sides. We get 2 cosine squared theta plus 3 cosine theta. 3 minus 2 is 1, plus 1 is equal to 0. A quadratic that's factorable. 2 cosine squared theta is 2 cosine theta times cosine theta, and plus 1 is 1 times 1. 0 product, 2 cosine theta plus 1 is equal to 0, or cosine theta plus 1 is equal to 0. Now, in the first equation, we're going to subtract 1 from both sides. 2 cosine theta is equal to negative 1. Cosine theta is equal to negative 1/2. In the second, cosine theta is equal to negative 1. Cosine theta equal to negative 1/2. The reference triangle is the 1, 2 square root of 3 triangle. So the reference angle is equal to pi over 3. Now, cosine is negative. Pi over 3 is located in the first quadrant, but cosine is negative in the second. Pi minus pi over 3, and the third, pi plus pi over 3. And these are our two solutions between 0 and 2 pi. The first one is 3 pi over 3 minus pi over 3, 2 pi over 3. Or the second one, 3 pi over 3 plus pi over 3, 4 pi over 3. Cosine theta equal to negative 1 for the second equation. Theta will be quadrantal. You need to remember that cosine represents the x coordinate. So 1, 0, 0, 1, negative 1, 0, and 0, negative 1. Negative 1, 0, cosine is equal to negative 1. That's pi. So theta is equal to pi. And we're going to list all the solutions. 2 pi over 3, pi, and 4 pi over 3. Solve the equation cosine squared theta plus sine theta is equal to 2. Theta is between 0 and 2 pi. Cosine squared theta is equal to 1 minus sine squared theta. We replace cosine squared theta by 1 minus sine squared theta, plus sine theta is equal to 2. Now, we're going to subtract 1 from both sides. We get negative sine squared theta plus sine theta is equal to 1. 2 minus 1. and we multiply both sides by -1, we get sine squared theta minus sine theta is equal to -1. Add +1 to both sides. Sine squared theta minus sine theta plus 1 is equal to 0. The quadratic form that we wanted. The discriminant delta is equal to b squared minus 4ac. The discriminant will determine the nature of the solutions for this equation. Delta is equal to -1 squared, the coefficient of sine theta, minus 4 times 1, the coefficient of sine squared, times 1, which is the last term, c. So it's going to be 1 minus 4, which is -3. If delta is a negative number, delta is less than 0, no real solution. The solutions are imaginaries, no real roots. So the answer is no real solution.